like Western notion of don't bully each other on
Honor,
voice chat. Like,
civility.
they will scream the meanest shit at you.
Well, are
with
you
their broken English if
it's
they
in
think
broken
you're
English.
feeding the enemy team.
I was gonna say maybe they just have like aggressive voices and they're just shouting really nice things at you in Russian. You don't know. Could be
Yeah, they're trying to be
Kinda
friendly.
doubt it.
They're trying to say like good fucking job, but you're just like
Yeah,
offended and scared.
Good game, Kyle Orson.
I love those guys.
What do you guys think is the most toxic game in the world? Like the most
League of
toxic
Legends.
Yeah, it's gotta be
That's-
League.
I don't know. I think about it a lot. I don't know if it'd be League. I think League's definitely up there, but I always still have to think it's got to be something like Overwatch. The only people left in Overwatch now are the super sweaty, like really miserable people.
Yeah,
I
but
think
isn't it
what's
like a
League-
PC crowd though? Overwatch.
No, what? No.
Yeah, no, but that's what I was gonna say. The PC crowds are usually way more toxic. So think of this. We all know those stories of like Tumblr people, like someone will make a Steven Universe or something fan art, and then some other person will try to bully them into suicide because they drew the character with a wrong skin color. And I'm thinking like, I've never heard of such a thing happening in like the Mortal Kombat fan base, you know? The most fucked up games have the most wholesome fan bases, like Doom too. It's like all these guys are really fucking nice, actually. And all the people who attach themselves to squeaky clean fan products, they kind of suck hard.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So the reason I choose League every time is League still has no voice chat, right?
Yes.
So to me, that makes it so much easier to dehumanize your teammates. Well, I mean, that's what makes toxic voice chat a thing, right? So if you're playing Overwatch or you're playing Dota or any of those other games, you at least have a voice and you can talk to someone. And you'll use it to like swear at them, but a lot of times it can diffuse tension if you're trying to work together. You talk to them and you hang out. But with League, there's nothing connecting you to your teammates. So when they fuck up or they call you an asshole in text chat, it's just like they're the fucking enemy. They are the worst human on the planet. You want nothing more than to ruin their day. That's my logic behind it.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know. I haven't played a competitive game in ages. I only play like with friends at this point, like close friends. So every game I play is toxic, but also fun in a fun way.
What
Maybe not
how
having voice chat
toxic
is the right way to go.
how toxic does like Magic get, Andrew? Since you're the one with the most experience with like Magic stuff.
So really not. The only thing that happens in Magic is people get very salty at losses.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because it's a long, like, stressful game when it's a really good match. So to lose is just like, it fucking sucks. But no, people in the community are genuinely very nice, but it's just people get really mad after they lose. That's about it.
That happens
That's as
at
far
every
as it goes.
competitive game, though. I think.
Yeah, that's really it. But
Yeah.
the difference being that it's a face-to-face game, so people will be like let me put it this way. I went to a tournament once and I beat a guy in a very close game. And at the end, you know, you typically go like good game and offer a handshake or a fist bump. And he literally said, "Yeah, go fuck yourself," and picked up his stuff and left.
Jesus.
Yeah,
How
that's
bad
as
did you
far as
rate
it
him?
goes, though. You know, like then they calm down and they're nice, but that's really as far as it goes.
Did he apologize to you later?
Yeah, he did. Like after like 20 minutes, he came back. He was like, "Sorry, I was just mad." Like, yeah, I get it. It happens.
Did you call him a bitch for backpedaling? That's
Yeah.
some real beta
You should
shit.
have then told him to go fuck himself, and then
I apologize. I was like, "I'm sorry, I made you mad. Please,
Please, let's be friends.
let's be friends."
It's always the cringiest shits whenever you see like a speedrunning competition or something, and then the loser gets pouty, and he like refuses to shake hands or fucking throws a tantrum and goes out of the room. Like, bro, at the end of the day, it's a goddamn game.
Yeah, I
Come
get
on.
emotions are high.
You're a
but
nerd.
I really dislike like poor sportsmanship. And if you want to,
The one I always hate,
you need
The
it.
one I will always hate, like I understand getting frustrated and in the moment you don't want to like talk to your opponent. I get that, but when you're playing Smash or a fighting game and they break controllers,
I love watching it. Though.
I love
Oh my
watching it,
God.
but
I
it's
love
so
watching it.
fucking childish, you
Yeah,
know?
it is.
How do you
It
get
really
so
is.
angry at a video game? I'll never forget that video of Wings of Redemption, like whimpering
Trying
like
to
a dog
crack
that
it in
got
half.
kicked. And then, yeah, he cracks his controller and punches the wall. It's like, what are you getting so mad about?
I've never been that mad where I've tried to like break a controller or punch a wall.
The moment
Because
where
you've never been
Wings,
good at gaming.
the moment where Wings of Redemption grabs his mic and goes, "Look here, look, listen," will forever be ingrained in my head. I will never forget that until my deathbed.
And it turned into a meme. And do you remember the dog whimpering? Is that also seared into your brain, Andrew? It's like at some points, like having pity for someone loops back to contempt. Like something biological in me wants to reject you from my monkey tribe because your genes are weak. This is pathetic. You should not behave this way.
Classic.
I'd be like the mother monkey in this clan of Kaizen because I genuinely did feel bad in that moment for Wings of Redemption.
You always do. You always
I
take
know.
like this bleeding heart perspective on things where it's like, you must just be going through a hard time. You can't be mad at him.
Well, I think you can be mad at him for his other things, but in that moment where he's breaking down, it's just, I don't know, it's just sad. Because it is pathetic.
But you got to remember, like, in that same moment, maybe 2 hours ago, he was telling people, all right, if you're not donating, I'm turning off the stream.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
where my pity comes from is like, this person crying here, this isn't a good existence for him. This isn't something to strive for. Like, it's so bleak. I couldn't imagine being that, like, broken.
But he can take steps to fix it, but instead he goes back to the same routine, which is clearly unhealthy and not working.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying, like, I don't know, I'm not saying, like...
Granted, his fan base takes it too far, like when we talked about where he's trying to get a real job and they're like doxing him and calling his workplace. Like that's way too far. That's not okay. But when he's on stream and like telling fans like, okay, you need to donate or I'm not playing this, or you know, you need to stop with the comments because like, and he's just like clearly overreacting, you know, that's fine.
Yeah, I think
He's bringing it on himself.
The thing that he had a breakdown over in that video was because people kept joining his Call of Duty lobby and kept griefing him in the game. It's like, I mean, just make it fun. It's genuinely funny when you watch the video of him playing and people are just fucking with him. I wish someone cared enough about me to fuck with my Worms lobby that much. It's like, this is dedication.
By that point, you have to embrace it and roll with it. His whole point was he was trying to be like good at the game and get a high score. But if people are following you around and fucking it up, I don't know, start like dancing with their characters. Start like just fucking around with the game. It doesn't matter. It happens as a challenge. It happens to big streamers all the time in battle royales where they get stream sniped and you just have to fucking take it and like roll with it. That's all you can do.
In general, though, that's why I get pity or empathy. Empathy is not the right word. Pity mostly is pity in that situation for him because like that kind of those breakdowns don't happen in a vacuum. It's indicative of just a much larger issue of it. Just like I said before, like a shitty life. And when you're in that such a bleak circumstance or existence, then there's no way he's just going to dance around with characters in a video game because he's already in the hole. So that's where the pity comes from.
But there's a lot of people that could also apply to that don't project it outwardly. There's tons of shut-ins and people with bad social lives or in bad situations.
You can have empathy for them too. There's enough empathy to go around.
Oh
no, there's a finite pool of empathy to pull from.
Yeah,
and Jackson
stop
uses
wasting it
all
on
of
him, Jackson.
Yeah,
Save some for me.
I'm pretty selfish with the empathy.
I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. I don't think a 40-year-old man should be whimpering on the internet because of a fucking video game. Because he got bullied in a video game. Come on.
Oh, yeah, like I said, there's more to it than that, though. Like he's but overweight,
still,
unhealthy individual.
It sounds like you're less like empathizing with the moment and the situation, and more empathizing with Wings himself and his life.
That's what I said. Like the entire existence or pathetic life of Wings is what I have empathy towards. Like obviously he should be doing something to fix that, but he's a pathetic person that won't. So
and that's why with Wings specifically, I don't try to give him that much credit because he went through a lot of steps to fix it, but he ended up manipulating his fans. Like he got the money to get weight loss surgery and then allegedly spent it on a new truck, you know? Like
yeah, but that truck could also be used to get himself to the gym, Andrew. You don't know what he's using it for.
True.
That's true.
Yeah, one of the PKA guys, not Woody. Who's the other one? The gun one?
FPS
Kyle.
Russia or Kyle?
FPS Russia. I think it's Kyle. Anyway, yeah, he like brought Wings out for like a 2-week retreat at his estate or whatever to like put him through the workout session himself, like actually like privately train him pretty much into losing weight, and he gave up. No, actually, I think he did it eventually, but then he went back and like fell back into his old habits.
There were a few parts to that. First of all, that guy, whether it was Woody or Kyle, I don't remember. I think it actually was Woody, but it could be either.
I'm pretty sure it was Kyle, because Kyle's the one that got really big into fitness.
Okay,
he's like
yeah, so either way, the one that had to do it to put him up for it actually remodeled part of his house to help accommodate him.
Like a bigger
and then
toilet
number
and stuff.
two, they planned a giant wilderness retreat for all of them, and they were like, we're going to go for a week in the woods, and it's going to be like a bunch of